Hey, yo, what up, though, fellas? Back at it again with another video. Cause we improving every day. I think a lot of things, excuse me, on YouTube are just getting too carried away, bro. I think a lot of things are getting too carried away. I understand the platform is something that can be used to make money, right? So what a lot of guys are going to do is attach themselves to one extreme or the other, because the more extreme you are, the more attention you get. The more attention you get, the more views, the more ads, the more revenue, which is cool. I don't knock nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? I make a little bit of bread off YouTube just like a lot of other people do. But the problem with that is when you attach yourself to an extreme and you garner a lot of attention, a lot of guys are going to attach themselves to what you're saying, especially if you have, a talent in delivering the information. You understand? A lot of guys are going to attach themselves to that information. And the problem with that is that a lot of guys lose the sense of a happy medium. A lot of guys lose the sense of moderation. A lot of guys lose the sense of a spectrum. A spectrum has two ends in the middle. So their favorite content creator may be on one end of the spectrum. And so they attach themselves to that end of the spectrum without realizing, they can live while living in the middle of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I say all that to say it should never be self-improvement versus women. It should never be self-improvement versus women. You'll be surprised that, actually, I don't know, you might not be surprised, but I get a lot of emails or Instagram DMs of young guys, my age. I'm 20 years old. I get a lot of emails, Instagram DMs from guys 17, 18, 19, 20, up to like 23, 24 of this age range in particular, asking, they'll have a question, and within the question, they'll imply that they want to know if they should, interact with women or should they retain, should they do seed retention or should they still talk to women? Should they have sex with women or should they wait till they have their whole life together? Should they just stop talking to women altogether while they focus on self-improvement, or should they still talk to women? It's like, bruh, it's not one or the other. Women and self-improvement are two completely different areas in life. They shouldn't even overlap like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I ask somebody, should I go to the gym or should I go to work? Should I go to the gym or should I go to work? Two whole completely separate and different things in life. But because I'm thinking too much, or because I listen to a guy say, the gym takes up way too much time, I should just stay at work and never go to the gym. Or I listen to somebody say, your work is taken away from your gym time, so now you need to quit your job and just go to the gym 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as that. The gym in your work life, unless you work in 20-hour days or, 18-hour, 17-hour days, gym and your work shouldn't even really overlap like that. You go to work, you do what you got to do, make your bread, bring that bacon home. And then you go to the gym or you work out, whatever you're doing. That's a whole different aspect of life. You don't choose one or the other. It's not a versus. I made a video about this way back, like July or May, about how guys make a lot of false dichotomies. They make a lot of false dichotomies with this, man. They make a lot of things either or when it shouldn't be either or. It shouldn't be women or self-improvement. You do both at the same time. Now, unless you have a big problem with women taking up a lot of your time and a lot of your energy, and you just don't know how to, practice time management, or you don't know how to practice discipline, or, you done turned into a sex addict or something. Unless that's the case, it's no real reason to, stop dealing with women. Or, if it's on, a spiritual reason, I guess, but as a man, right, if you a heterosexual man, you want women in your life. Like I always say, we gonna keep it 100 over here. We gonna be honest. You a heterosexual man, you want women in your life. You want women around, you want women around you. You want quality feminine energy around you if you a masculine man. So, just depriving yourself of that opportunity, especially when you young, you're not gonna get nothing out of it, because the women shouldn't be taking that much from your life in the first place. Now, like I said, I've known guys in the past who they were sex addicts, or they had no time management skills. So they were going out with women or meeting up with women when they should be doing other important things in life. And that's an outlier situation. Most guys are not doing that. Most guys have a balance. During the week, you take care of your school or your work and or your gym and whatever you got to do for yourself. And then on the weekend, you loosen up. You might kick it with the bros, or, go out with a chick, have a chick come over, whatever the case is, and you doing whatever, or however you like to split it up during the week. I'm just throwing out my example, but it's not a case of choosing, okay, should I talk to women or should I self-improve? You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if you ask 9 men out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, they were able to grow and self-develop while still talking to women, while still getting with women. You understand? The only way that those two would interchange, the only way that, not interchange, but intersect, the only way that those two would intersect is if you just pick the worst of the worst women, and dealing with them deteriorates you from your energy, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? If you just pick the absolute worst chicks and they give you so much negative energy that it just throws your whole life off, then it shouldn't be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I deal with women all the time, and I'm still self-improving. It's not like I stop self-improving to talk to women, or I stop talking to women to self-improve. No, I do both at the same time. It's just balance. That's all it is. Happy medium, moderation. That's what it's called. You know what I'm saying? Part of self-improvement is talking to women. Because as a man, like I said, women are part of your life. So part of self-improving is getting better with women. Because to get better with women, you have to understand yourself more. You understand what I'm saying? So I could go on a tangent about this. I feel like I've been rambling, but I just really want to hone in the fact that you do not choose between self-improving or dealing with women. You don't choose between the two. Like I said, unless you've become a sex addict, or you have terrible time management, so dealing with women is wasting all your time. You deal with the worst of worst chicks that take away all your energy. Or if you're doing it for a spiritual reason, if it's not one of them 4 things, there's no reason to just stop talking to women. To me, that just doesn't make any sense at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why y'all ask it, because so many YouTubers, they choose one of the extremes, and a lot of them, to get a big audience, they say, oh, you should never talk to women. You should just retain. You should never talk to women. Just self-improve. You know what I'm saying? It garners more attention. It garners a bigger audience because it's so extreme. But the extreme is not the way to live life. The extreme is not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Retaining is cool. I encourage retaining, if you feel like you absolutely need to, but retaining for years, or, retaining for 9 months, or retaining for a year, retaining for 3 years, it's not much of a benefit, bro. Be honest with you. It's not much of a benefit. I understand if you got hella work, or, school getting heavy, maybe it's final exam season, or at work, time is getting real tough for you, in your own business and you in the trenches. I understand if, maybe for a month month and a half, couple weeks, you just don't have the time. So you're not even thinking about women. But you know, if you manage your time well, you got free time to chill, you got free time to live the life you want to live outside of your obligations. You know, keeping yourself from talking to women is, in my eyes, is kind of unhealthy. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's the topic for today, man. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.